Hello, I'm Gill Stannard. I'm a naturopath and herbalist, and I've been practicing in Australia for over 30 years. Today's 5 minute health is about spring, hay fever in particular, but right now it is the end of September. We've just passed the equinox. I tend to find that the equinox and solstices are usually around the 21st to 23rd of the month that we say the calendar season begins. So this time of the month, we are starting to see quite a bit of hay fever around the country, depending on where you live. And I've got some simple tips and remedies for this. So tip-wise, if you've been outside, particularly it's a windy day, a really hay fevery day, come in and the first thing you do is go wash your face. Get your eyebrows, your eyelashes cleaned with a damp face cloth because the pollens can cling to it and drop into your eyes later on during the day. But also just get that, particularly if you're in the city grime off your face as well. Good idea to not sleep with the windows open. Yeah, I know it can be difficult in the hot weather, but you're going to have more pollens potentially come settle on you in your sleep. My game changer, which I wrote about recently, and I'll link the article, is a air purifier. A good one is not a cheap investment, um, but I find that running a proper air purifier used properly with clean filters and all the doodads can reduce acute hay fever symptoms by a measurable amount, but it's very subjective. I won't take the symptoms away on its own for me or my partner, but we find we're less hay fevery when we run this at night in the bedroom. If you have lots of space in your house and lots of money, then having them in your main living area and your bedroom would be fantastic. But at least have one in your bedroom to have your always run the air purifier with windows shut, and that can really reduce the amount of pollens in the air. And there's a lot of research on this online. Remedy wise, my two old favourites are vitamin C in a medicinal dose. So, a good 500 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams as a first hit. Remember, when you take many vitamins, including vitamin C, if you've had caffeine 2 hours before to 2 hours after taking it, you mightn't get the full dose. It can impair how much vitamin C you're absorbing and utilizing. The vitamin C works like an antihistamine, but we're talking about a medicinal dose, not about having an orange juice, okay? Medicinal dose. If you're somebody who is sensitive to vitamin C, obviously go for the highest low dose that your bowels can tolerate. If not, maybe explore quercetin, which is it's in the same part of same types of fruits and veggies that vitamin C is in, but it's a slightly different part. And my fave, if you can get elderflower tea, preferably organically grown, it is fantastic, especially for the sinusy symptoms. Yeah, the sinusy symptoms that can really take them away. You just put a teaspoon per cup in a little teapot or a big teapot, cover it with, boiling water, let it sit for at least 3 minutes, 5 minutes is ideal, and sip away on it. If you don't like hot tea, then you can chill it with a dash of apple juice in it to make as a kind of refreshing iced tea. When we're talking about spring, I find here in Australia, we still need some vitamin D, and also this time of year, people will start applying sunblock if they've taken a break over winter, and that can reduce how much vitamin D that our body can absorb and use. I always say keep taking your vitamin D unless otherwise advised until high summer. But if you are covering up, you're being sun smart, then you probably need to take it all year round. The last word on hay fever is people often don't know that they have hay fever. They just might feel suddenly extremely tired. If you've ever experienced hay fever, or remembering back to when you first realized it was hay fever, that can be the thing. You just like, how on earth can I feel so exhausted? It impacts our immune system. It's telling us to slow down and rest, not to soldier on. If you need to take an antihistamine, do so, but try not to get into the habit, unless you've been recommended by your doctor, to take every day. There's pros and cons of taking antihistamines, and long-term use can be problematic for some people. So I hope you found that useful. You can find me at gillstannard.com.au. I work with people around the world, and all my bookings are made and conducted online. See you soon.